You're in the car, 20 minutes from the venue. Your athlete is quiet. Not nervous quiet. Flat. No energy, no talking, and everything in you wants to flip the switch. Come on, this is a big game. You need to be ready. What if the way you're reading that flatness is the problem? In the last episode, we talked about why the pressure response isn't a problem to neutralize. It's a signal. Your athlete's body is telling them something important. But here's the layer this episode adds. It's not just about not suppressing the signal. It's about understanding that different athletes access their best performance at completely different energy levels. The adjustments you make before competition, pumping them up, calming them down, expecting a certain look, may be pulling them directly out of the zone they actually perform best in. Here's what most parents do without realizing it. They carry a picture of what their athlete should look like before competition. Fired up, talking, making eye contact. And when the athlete shows up flat or withdrawn, the parent tries to correct it. Come on, you need to get your energy up. Why are you so flat? Get your head in the game. All well-intentioned, every one of them. But each message sends the same signal. The way you naturally arrive to competition is wrong. Researcher Yuri Hanin at the Research Institute for Olympic Sports established that athletes each have a unique zone of optimal functioning, a personal arousal bandwidth that predicts peak performance. That zone varies athlete to athlete. It cannot be prescribed from the sideline. Here's the mechanism. Arousal has a narrow window where decision-making, timing, and motor control all align. Above that window, fine motor execution breaks down. Below it, reaction time slows and effort output drops. Two parents, same car ride, same quietly flat athlete before a big game. Parent A says, "Come on, why aren't you fired up? This is the biggest game of the season." The athlete spends the next 30 minutes performing an energy level they don't feel, and that costs them the one they needed for the game. Parent B says almost nothing. Maybe, "You look like yourself." The athlete walks into warm-up without being redirected. They find their level on their own. This doesn't mean you stop engaging before competition. Some athletes do need a word to pull them back into the present. But the question isn't whether to engage, it's whether you actually know what your athlete's zone looks like versus what you think it should look like. Most parents know the second one better than the first, and that gap is where the interference starts. Here's what it sounds like in practice. Your athlete is quiet in the car on the way to a showcase. Flat, not engaged. Most parents say, "Come on, you need to get your energy up. This is a big game." Say instead, "You seem settled. That's worked for some of your best performances. Stay there." Why? You stop prescribing an energy state and start affirming what they're already doing, which may be exactly right. The tool for this episode is the Performance State Profile. After each of your athlete's next 3 performances, ask one question. What was your energy level in the 20 minutes before the game on a 1 to 10 scale? Record it alongside whether it was a stronger or weaker performance. Over 3 to 4 weeks, a pattern appears. You'll see their number. And once you know it, you stop guessing and start supporting what actually works for them. Your role is to ask the question, not to coach toward a different answer. The full protocol is in the worksheet below. Here's your 3-week challenge. Before your athlete's next 3 performances, notice what they look like in the 20 minutes beforehand. Don't adjust it. Don't correct it. Observe. Then ask the energy question after the fact and record it. The worksheet is in the description below. Your athlete's optimal arousal state was built before you started trying to shape it. It belongs to them. What you can do is stop working against it and start building the data that tells you how to actually support it. You know something now that you didn't 5 minutes ago. That's the job.